And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel where we do the live streams, and sometimes we write things, and other times we just talk shit. So, that's how I opened the stream today. I told you guys I'm fucking weird. I've gotten real weird.
Things.
I've gotten real weird. Bye. That's how I say goodbye to my husband on stream too. See? Oh, hello, everyone in the comments. I see you all, and I say hello and good day and guten tag and hola and bonjour and nope. That's it. That's it. That's all the ones I know.
Your many lingual hellos.
Yeah, I know that, and then I know how to count in a few languages. So that's it.
I know how to count in mom, which is kind of an exaggeration.
Well, hey, Elijah. You want to? Are you seeing what we're doing?
Bye.
No. You can see. This is my friend Sarah and my friend CJ, and we're writing.
Hello. Just say hi. See?
Tagging me, Barton.
No, okay.
This is my 17-year-old giant Elijah. He animates on his YouTube channel.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I'll have to send you guys the links to his channel. You can check out. He does the voice acting for his characters as well.
Oh, awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not even lying. Like, everybody showed up all at once.
We should do a quick intro of everyone, and I'm going to go in alphabetical order, and that kicks CJ's ass this week. Go for it, CJ!
Hello, I'm CJ Bloyer. I am an author and a piano instructor. I write mainly YA fantasy fiction. And yeah, that's me.
All right, and Dana?
Hi, my name is Dana Gollin. I am a adult fantasy romance author. I'm getting ready to release my novel, The Awakening, February 12th. And so I'm really excited.
Yay!
All right, and I am Sarah Scheinrober, and as you probably know, this is my channel, and this is where I talk shit, and where sometimes I write things, and other times I talk about writing things, and other times I talk about talking shit. Yep. So, we have links down below for everybody who's on the stream today. We also have a link for Amber Craft, who may or may not show up. We didn't hear back from her when we sent her the message. And Alina, because she is not feeling well this evening, and since it's like 3 in the morning for her, if she's not feeling very well, she just doesn't come. So, because, you probably want to be in bed at 3 a.m. when you don't feel well too. So
yeah, but I hope it's not a prelude to her year, because I was just watching the video that she uploaded.
Yeah, she had a bad year.
Yeah, and how she started off with a cold. So yeah. Lots of chicken soup. Lots of chicken soup.
The universe is like after her. I don't know what she did.
Oh,
perhaps she's like responsible for bringing all the Thetans to the Earth and Xenu and stuff.
I don't know.
I'm still really trying to get labeled a suppressive person. So if anyone knows anyone at the Church of Scientology, I am after them. Put me on the list.
Uh-oh, what happened now?
My dream in life is to be on the SP list for the Church of Scientology.
What is
They're coming for you.
Yeah, they are. You're considered I'm not an expert. I've never been in the Church of Scientology. This is all what I've gathered. But you're considered a suppressive person, so like they're not supposed to associate with you in any way. And basically their view of you is that you're out to get Scientology. And I am.
Okay.
Because they're a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't really like, I'm at the point in my life where like I'm sorry if that offends you, but it's the truth, and it's too bad.
It's like if it was it's like anything else. If it's a banana, you're gonna call it a banana. You're not gonna, say
Right.
it's something not. And
You can call it a plantain instead.
Well, we're
Yeah.
one of the very few countries that gives them tax exemption status, and that's because they infiltrated the fucking IRS and like flooded their fax machines, and like they did all kinds of shit so that they could get their tax exempt status, because the government just wanted them to leave them the hell alone.
oh wow. So
Which is kind of their MO.
I'm like,
That's kind of just how they do.
so in order for us to be tax exempt, I am an ordained universal church online application thing. I'll be the leader. You guys and us, we can get members into our church, then we'll attack the IRS and we'll get mass tax credits, right? No.
The problem is that when this happened, it was like in the 80s or the 90s. I don't really remember when it was. But it was later in the church's life, and the church gathers so much the organization gathers so much money that they would be able to pay for people to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't have the funds to do that unless you've already gained all this wealth.
Right.
We're basically like cyber hackers.
I consequently am also ordained. It is through the Church of the Latter-day Dude. I'm a
right
Buddhist
on.
priest, and I guess at least in some states I can marry people.
Okay. All right. Well,
Beautiful.
I found out in my state I can marry him and bury him. And apparently you have to have a special like certificate in order to do baptisms, but mine covers that as well. And I can go in and like cleanse houses of demons and stuff, which I'm not going there. What?
You can do exorcisms.
Yeah. No. The answer is no. Got to get someone else for that. But
That
that's
is not my job description.
yeah.
Can you be an atheist exorcist?
Hmm?
Can you be an atheist exorcist?
Do you believe in demonic presence?
No.
And how? No, it's not going to work. You got to have faith.
Yeah, I think you'd have to like
By Travis.
accept that. You could,
I mean,
in theory, you could, because if you believed in ghosts, but you did not believe in God, like you don't have to believe in ghosts in order to believe in God. And
Yeah, but I don't know. That was her question, but I don't.
You don't.
So
No, but I'm saying you couldn't, but somebody else could.
yes.
So in theory, it is a plausible thing.
I'm going to call Ghostbusters. But here's the thing. If you don't, okay, so I, spoiler alert, do not believe in Santa Claus as we know him today. Therefore, I cannot leave a note next to my chimney saying, please do not through the chimney. I do. So I guess the way I see it is you cannot exercise like you can't exercise something that you don't have like faith in. You know what I mean? It's kind of like false advertising. However, if someone's willing to pay a hefty price, you by all means can go in with your salt and your sage and whatever else, maracas.
Well, if it's just the act of doing the things that takes care of the exorcism, then I could do it.
But I think that if you don't believe in doing that, wouldn't that qualify as fraud? Like if you don't believe that what you're doing is real and you are charging, it would be one thing if you're not charging money or you're not taking any compensation. But if you're taking compensation for it, I think that could be qualifying as fraud.
I think in a general sense, though, it would be really hard to prove that.
I agree.
I mean, obviously for me, it would not. I'm on the internet saying how I don't believe any of this. But I think to prove that one does not believe would be difficult.
Right.
like
But I think,
that,
I think they might be able to be successful even if they don't believe. Like a priest who does not believe anymore, but is still acting as a priest,
Right.
because what the fuck do
Right.
you do if you're a priest
Right.
who stopped believing?
Right.
Might still be able to do it.
I think
Right.
yeah.
well,
I'm hoping someone writes this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
apparently
pretty
Aphrodite wants me to do that.
sure.
I think
I'm pretty.
Dana broke, but Amber's here.
I'm sorry, I've been listening, but my computer's stupid and there's a storm coming in, so our internet being stupid. Sorry, continue.
She started doing television and her predictions were wrong. Then that would be the world. So if you were a small time exorcism or whatever, yeah, absolutely, you could get away with it. And but
Yeah, Dana, you're breaking up real bad.
oh no, really? Oh, everybody showed up at the same time. Everybody go make the announcement. And
Go make the announcement.
to switch my computer over to the other one.
Oh, okay. So if we lose you, you'll pop back.
Yeah. If
Okay.
it cuts out, everybody's emptying out right now. So hopefully.
Get out of here. Mom's got to work.
I know these children, they're great. Gotta read that book. I think it would be very interesting.
I could have a lot of fun writing that, but I think it would offend a lot of people.
Oh.
I like.
And
Yeah,
then
but
you could put like a horror twist on it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's not really up to me.
It's off.
Like, that's not how that works.
It should be fun. If it,
I think
okay.
it could.
if I get kicked off, I'll just
Just add everyone. Fingers and time.
yeah. Now stop interrupting me, okay? I honestly, when people write things that might offend my belief system, I actually am more intrigued to read it, because ideas about your faith, I think it speaks volumes about your own standing and how you believe.
Yes, I agree.
Should, yeah.
Yeah, see, the other problem is that I'm not a terribly good atheist, and I don't really like
Definitely.
research.
Yeah, I think you should go.
I
with
just
it.
like don't believe anything. Like, that's just it.
What fact? Okay, I was gonna say, I know for a fact at least two of us on this live stream could give you a plethora of information about.
Yeah, and like, I mean, it's fairly easily researchable material. Like, nobody talks about the Bible. It would be pretty easy to come across some material, but I'm also real lazy. And I have short-term memory problems.
Right
So,
on.
What you gonna do?
Oh
Here we are.
man, I guess the greatest story never written.
Who knows? It might show up at some point. It might show up as a side story somewhere.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, like I don't know that I could write it as a center stage story, because I think it would take a lot of like research, and because you'd not only be looking at a belief system, but you'd also be looking at questioning that belief system, which typically happens later in someone's belief. So they've usually been pretty deeply exposed to it before they start questioning it. So like, it would take a lot to do both things. So
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
I think maybe you're looking too deeply into it. It's supposed to be a horror book about exorcism theists, an atheist performing an exorcism. So you don't really have to go.
you would though, because the story, like one of the first things you'd want to know is how the hell is this atheist doing exorcisms? Like, how did we get here? So you'd have to take them on the journey of how that atheist got to becoming an exorcist, or how that person who should be able to do exorcisms became an atheist, one or the other.
Did you become ordained? Why did you do it?
Right, and then why did you lose your faith?
Right. Or did you even have, are you just going with it? Yeah. Or not even necessarily faking it. I mean, right now, I can go out my front door and sell magical sage to just about anybody walking by, because people have bought into a lot of things without doing any kind of real,
Right.
Research into it. Not that I've considered doing that, but
I do think that there's something to be said for, I don't know that you'd have to do a lot of research on it, because I don't know that you'd have to do it it depends on where you're going with that story. Like, if it's not a matter of, if you're not looking deeply into the okay, two things. One, it depends on who the protagonist is. So if the protagonist is the exorcist, then yeah, maybe you need to delve a little bit into their backstory. But what if their backstory isn't the important part? And are you coming to it from the idea of they don't believe there are no ghosts and they're defrauding people? Or are you going to take it in the direction of they don't believe, but there are ghosts and they're going to be confronting that reality?
I mean, I guess that's a valid question. But as we've mentioned, Pansy is Pantser.
I know, but it's certainly making for a great writerly conversation.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely the kind of thing that I feel like is worth entertaining at the very least.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean like necessarily faking the faith, like, actually acting like you have it, not having it, but like think Left Behind, like the guy, the preacher's minister or whatever, thought he had all the faith in the world, and then he was one of the ones left behind. He's like, what the hell? So you can think you have it and then not be
What was that?
The preacher being left.
In the Left Behind series, the I forget who he was.
What's their names?
Yeah, the preacher was gone, but the minister or whatever, his second was left behind.
I've never read them.
Oh, really?
Well,
oh my god.
Nope. I cannot stand Timothy LaHaye.
I don't know. I love the series.
I tried to read the first one. The whole idea behind the series, I was, because the minister being left behind, he took it as because his faith wasn't strong. It really turned me off, because it would take all of the people that could lead the non-believers. Of course, he's going to leave the ones, some of us behind, or some of them, you know what I mean? It really put kind of like a sour taste in my mouth, because it was like, wait a minute, I'm going to write a story that has something like the rapture so that his people don't have to suffer at the hands of all this stuff. Then why are we making the fact that he chose you to be the leader of his flock into a bad thing,
Yeah.
But other than that,
That's where my mind
thought-
went when you were talking about losing faith, though.
Yeah. The movies were kind of low quality, so I really couldn't get into them.
Yeah. Well, and I don't think movies can always express the book, like, because that whole series is a lot of inner thoughts more than it's outer speak, and that's hard to express in a movie.
Yeah.
Like this look, and he's thinking this, and
voiceover.
I think that if it was going to be the point of view of the faithful lost the faith, I think it would definitely have to be what most people lose their faith about, which is just a crushing blow of a child, or sure loss of those types of things.
That's actually not true.
What do you mean?
That's not where atheists come from. That's not true.
No. I'm talking about losing the faith, not atheism. I think that more people lose their faith over smaller losses than getting left behind in the rapture.
Yeah.
Well, I would think most things are smaller than getting left behind in the rapture. In theory.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big moment.
I mean, except for us godless heathens, we're over here having a good time.
I know. I can totally see a spin-off to the Left Behind series. The atheist exorcisms are like having this huge party. No.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know how we'll ever match their cast.
And especially if you don't have any, faithful to cast the ones that have disappeared. No, that's something I never even thought about asking. Like, I ask people all the time why they do believe, but I've never considered asking a non-believer why they don't believe. Yeah. I guess I just accept when people say, oh no, I don't believe, or I'm an atheist. I just accept it. Like, okay.
You know what? It actually, it works on most door knocker religions actually are relatively fine with that.
Yeah.
They don't tend to press that.
No, if you believe in another religion, they want to discuss it with you. But
yes,
yeah, but
if they're like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
So it didn't necessarily it came kind of as a surprise to me when I started actually telling people that was their response, was just like, oh, all right, have a good day. Oh, okay.
You're like, you mean this is what it would have been like the whole time?
When I was a kid, we literally hid from Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, really?
We hid from them.
Oh, my mom scares them away. It's funny.
Oh, no, my mom won't confront anyone until they really fuck with her, and then she'll restrain them. She's insane.
But she's really nice, so it's okay.
She is.
No, they tend to come on days when my mom has a headache or something. And she'll just be like, I believe in God. You can go away. Don't even come near me.
My old subdivision, when we lived in Texas, for some reason, it was really, really, really popular. So they would come. They were that way in Virginia, too. They would come 4 or 5 times a year.
Wow.
Why are they coming so often?
Because you lived in the Bible Belt. That's why.
I suppose.
I live right on the outside of the Bible Belt, and they come weekly.
Yeah.
So 4 or 5 times a year it's a blessing.
There's a lady at work. There's a lady at work who probably is Christian bordering on agnostic. Mostly she doesn't care, to be fair.
Right.
But there's people who will pray for you outside of the courthouse on Tuesdays between 9 a.m. and noon. Not that I know. Actually, I think they get there at 8, but she will tell them she's Wiccan. because they won't talk to her then. And it makes me so happy. She'll be like, sorry, I'm Wiccan. And I just say no thank you.
I am so disappointed in those prayers, okay? Because they're not supposed to say, oh, my bad. They're supposed to say, you don't have to stand here for us to pray for you, for the fallen.
No, they usually say, have a blessed day.
Right on.
Today I went to the other courthouse, and they were at the other courthouse. You know, I smoked half of my lipsticks off, and I feel like I look like Harley Quinn. Today I went to the other county we go to get some stuff filed. And I went in, and because I'm just having subpoenas filed, they just have to stamp them and then give them back to me. So as I'm going in, I'm like, no, thank you. Have a good day. And as I'm coming back out, they're like, that was quick. And I'm like, I wasn't there for like court. Like, I wasn't have
they
a
found
paper stamped.
I'm leaving.
The divorce was that quick from Satan.
No, Friday afternoon court, I think, is only criminal there.
Oh. You're like, I'd be just like something stupid. Yep, Satan didn't show up. My divorce is done.
Well, we have this church. So there's where I live in Walmart. There are two Walmarts, and one of them is 0.5 miles closer to my house than the other, but the one that's 0.5 miles further has better variety.
Okay.
And there's like dueling churches. So on one side of the street, on one side of the street, they have like this like sign where you can put in all of the cool sayings with the like letters.
The letters, yep.
A kiosk, is that what it is? And they always have these really cool like sayings, and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. And then like signs that lead up to their church. So it's like, need prayer, have snacks, and then pull in. And I'm like, huh. So I get a meal and a prayer, and I get to go. It's like free drive-through. But I've never.
It's drive up, Lord.
I know, right?
Just stop by,
one of
get
these
some
days
Lord,
when
and leave.
Yeah. One of these days when I go on like a massive shopping spree, I'll just have to stop in there and be like, I need prayer that my husband is not going to drop dead when he finds out what I've spent. Is it murder if you kill your husband through shopping?
CJ and I had a friend who was like hyper religious who called me the heathen.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. He would say that I did the heathenism. And then he would tell me that it was because he knew my dad. And he would tell me that it was because my dad had taught me so well.
Yep. Taught her to do the heathenism.
I'm a chip off the mean old block. I can't
handle Christians who are mean. I can't do it. And I hate it. Absolutely hate it when you hear like that. What is it? It's not the Westboro. Is it the Westboro?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Those people
of my
drive
existence.
me insane. Every time I see them or hear about some kind of stupery that they're doing, I'm just like, okay, where's the lightning, God? Where is it? Okay. Any God. Because it's like, I don't know. I think regardless of your faith or your beliefs or whatever, the bottom line is that we're all supposed to like love each other, right?
Right.
Be nice.
One of my
Are you okay, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yes.
You might need an exorcism of your lungs.
No, I can't cough when my ribs are wrapped. I can't cough as deep. so I can't actually cough all the way. So it like snowballs into me coughing repeatedly instead. It's like a cat with a hairball.
How long is that gonna last for?
I don't know. I'm in the middle of week 2 now. Like it's been 2 whole weeks.
What do they say? It usually takes 6 to 8 weeks for bones to heal, right?
Yeah, but it's probably a bruise. So
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure. I didn't just bruise like the muscles around my rib cage, but at any rate, wrapping it helps.
That's good.
Hey, on a more serious note, because y'all keep talking about bacon in the
I know.
in the comments. No, I just found out today on the news. I had kind of heard about a couple recalls, but with the shutdown, the FDA is not checking food that's not overseas. So y'all be careful with your meat.
They're not checking local.
They're not checking domestic food.
Yeah. They don't have enough people. They're only checking international.
Oh, well, then I will pray for all ye sinners who do not and play in the dirt and have good immune systems, because the FDA has failed you.
Yeah, like we got home and I was like, all right, let me check all our meat. Like I think everything's before Christmas and frozen and we're good. But I don't have a good immune system, so even with vitamins and medicine.
My mom grows the most beautiful gardens, and all my family back east grow gardens and have been eating dirty vegetables since birth.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that, but I grew up farming. But
well, there's a difference between eating local domestic stuff and eating stuff that's
it's shipped all over. Packaged.
Like you'd actually be I'd be less concerned about fresh produce than I would be about like packaged stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we just got done with hunting season.
So you want to bring me some venison? I know nobody right now who has venison like that's been hunting this year, and I love venison so much.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Well,
you and Travis will have to go on a date somewhere other than my motherfucking house, because that shit don't get cooked here.
I'll talk with him later.
I like gagged when he made it in my house.
Really?
Oh, the smell of it made me ill.
Really?
Oh,
what is he doing with it?
He just cooked it.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's sad.
Like, did he fry it?
I don't remember. It's been forbidden for like 4 years now. I don't remember.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
See, I usually go hunting around Thanksgiving, but my gun got stolen when my storage unit got broken into last year, so I didn't have any this year.
Did you say your gun got stolen?
Yeah, my storage unit got broken into, and my guns were in there, and they got stolen.
Why?
I don't know. Random break-in of our storage unit.
Kids, your guns or your Bible unattended, okay? Oh man.
Safe in a locked storage unit, you know.
Oh man, you know what? My husband would drop dead if even if he was already dead, if he thought for 1 second that our guns were anywhere other than in our home. And we have safes, we have gun locks and all that other good stuff. We're very, very safe with them. But yeah, if anyone in my found out that my guns were anywhere other than on my property, I'd be disowned. I'd probably be shot.
Well, no, they were in a gun safe, but they took safe and all. Like they had full range.
Really?
Yeah. The storage unit, they broke in every big storage unit there was. And the thing is I was in the middle of renovating, so I couldn't keep moving it because it was so heavy. So it was only supposed to be in there for like a couple months. So it was just the worst possible timing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
I'll put them
that
on the
is
roof
crazy.
first.
Will it rain?
All right.
No.
Are we gonna do some work tonight or what? I just don't want us to get in trouble with the people in the comments who are all here to write. Probably.
What do you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Not hear
I mean,
us ramble on about religion and
And guns.
guns, I guess, sort of.
And bacon.
killing animals. Hey,
Bacon.
I think we started with X, moved on to atheism. Then we hit up the we then talked about guns because we all want to use them when we're talking. But much.
Bless you.
Okay,
Bless you.
Ouch.
my computer is totally not wanting to let me do like Facebook messages and stuff. So send me a Facebook message when you get a chance.
Of what?
You get a chance. Say boo.
Huh?
What?
Send
Oh,
her a Facebook message.
I was
I can't have
Yeah,
Facebook
yeah,
open and have my stream open.
Okay, hang on.
that's why mine went crazy.
Yeah, mine like
Do you guys do website design too?
We like
Yes, any of you. Like, do you have
no, I have a
Websites
website
and
that
do-
I'm working on. I'm not
uh-huh.
Okay, so I got a an auto message back from messaging you on Facebook. It says, "Thanks for messaging me. I tried to be as responsive as possible. If you are receiving this message, it's because I am
Oh,
writing
yeah.
or making a video. Leave your message and I will get back to you soon. Heart, Dina G."
Okay.
I have mine through webs and I kind of, I guess, auto make it there.
Yeah.
But I'm not designing it myself, like from scratch.
I've been working with this really awesome web designer lady, and she sent me a checklist. Do you see this? I love it. It's even colored.
Wow.
It is perfect. That's what I was going to work on today if we do writing sprints. And when you said, are we going to do some work today? I was like, this is awesome. So if for any reason you need help, I know a lady who does a fantastic job and will send you a list of things to do and color coordinate it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I thought it was awesome. If my life could be color coordinated, I think I'd be more productive.
Yeah. I admire people who color coordinate. I do not color coordinate. I am like, my organizational skills are less about organization and more about coping skills. Like, I have good coping skills. So I can handle the disaster that is my life. But I can't organize it. There's no organizing.
See, I'm much better at organizing if someone else does it.
It's beautiful.
Is it free? No, it's not free. It does offer, like, she has some, I believe she has some videos, like some how-to videos. So if you want to work with her directly, Super Nova, free. But if you just want to watch videos tonight. freeze?
It's cold here, and
Did
the temperature's dropping.
Am I lost to the world?
What?
No, you're not lost.
Oh, okay. What did Sarah just say? I can't hear her.
No, we can't hear you. I see your mouth talking.
I don't know what's wrong.
Hey, you're back.
There you
You're
are.
good.
Okay, well, I muted it. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Also, Dana, I saw your lips move, but I was like, wait, what?
Oh. Yeah, I was saying I was having trouble hearing Dana because it was breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it still breaking up, or did it?
It's okay now, but it was before. Like,
Yeah, I was getting like every 100th word. It was real broke up. So.
Yeah, you start out finding like your first 3 words, and then you kind of more and more break up.
It looks more like a processor problem than like an internet problem. Just kind of how it looks.
Okay.
Based on my experience with Google Hangouts. So your computer might just have a hard time with this. There's not much we can do about it if that's the case.
Come on.
Technology is awesome.
Until the moment it's not.
Yep.
All right, why don't we at least get one sprint in at the very, very, very least?
Yes, please. Because I did nothing today. Nothing. That's not true. I did no writing today. I did no writing things. I did chores, and I played video games.
I did chores and edited 2 videos.
I had not really considered my life schedule when I considered my new schedule for YouTube. So
sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that.
So I stream on Friday night. Then I stream on Saturday morning. Then Sunday I have to put out a video, which isn't so bad, except Wednesday I have to put out a video as well. And that video goes out at the end of my workday, so I can't do anything on Wednesday. And Tuesday night I have Dungeons & Dragons, so I can't do anything on Tuesday. So I only have Monday to do that video, which is a work day, which means that I kind of have to record. So I kind of have to run my schedule as Friday night I stream, Saturday morning I stream, Saturday during the day I record, Saturday night I edit, Sunday morning I record, Sunday night I edit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there you go. But I am ahead on the Writing 101 videos. So maybe I can catch up this weekend and get ahead a little bit again, so that way I can not run my ass. But the problem is that the nature of the NewTubers videos, they have to be done that week.
Yeah, because then it's not current if you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they have to be done that week. So every other week it's just going to have to be a crunch.
Well, see, like my problem was I got off work at 11:30 last night and got home and I was like, all right, I can just throw a couple videos together. I have 4 made, no big problem. Well, then I opened up, I used some more Wondershare, and for whatever reason, I opened up the program. My intro is gone. My 2 outros are gone. Like half the videos I had uploaded, ready to go, are gone.
For future reference, you should upload your intro and outro and keep them private on YouTube, and then you can rip them from YouTube.
I have my intro done like that. I didn't know you could. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you can pull it off of YouTube.
Yeah, so I had to like remake an intro and an outro and Filmora, like the what I had made before. They don't have right now because of the Halloween themed like spell looking thing on the backdrop, and yeah, it just nothing wanted to work right. So I spent like 3 hours making my first video just because I had to remake those 2. So little aggravated.
I put my makeup on today, and then life happened. So I still haven't made video for 2019. But you know what? I looked really good today going to the grocery store. Okay.
Oh, all 4 of my videos I made, totally forgot to, mention the fact that I have a book coming out in a month or that I'm streaming again. So the video that came out today is just me on the bed telling you that I forgot all that stuff. So that part's going to get added into every ending of every video for the next 4 videos.
Well, yes, I did get I didn't see an email, but I don't read emails from YouTube. I did get the notice, though, that YouTube won't be auto-sharing. I don't actually love the auto-sharing thing anyway, so it didn't really upset me too much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
That was my thought on it.
Yeah, I seen it when I opened it. I didn't know there was an email sent out.
Yeah, it's whatever. Who cares?
I
mean, I'm sure people care, but to me, it's of no bearing to me, really, because I prefer to share them myself. So there you have it from me.
I got frustrated with the auto sharing because I would always forget to put in a personal note, and so a lot of times people would get confused whether it was my video or just a random video that I liked, and I didn't even know that the videos I like are being shared, which I didn't understand that. But there's a lot of things that I don't understand. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Things just got weird in the comments, and they're weird enough that I genuinely just thought Travis could make that. I mean, my husband literally tabletop games. So, I could probably talk him into figuring out how to make one where makeup factors in. That could be fun.
That would be different.
Perhaps putting lipstick on a dragon? That could be interesting.
Right? And CJ, are you talking to someone I'm not seeing? You said I'm a Slytherin too. Who else said they're a Slytherin?
Super Villanova.
Oh yeah,
Where?
Gryffindor.
Right before I said I'm Slytherin too.
I see 10 points to Gryffindor. That's all I see.
And then you sasaid, "Can I be a bard?" And then
oh no, that's above it on mine. I'm getting them all out of order over here then.
Yeah.
Because that's not the order I'm seeing them in.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's probably only you've actually read.
Read the book.
Ow.
Yeah.
Did
you read it? Movies?
Yeah. Okay, start reading.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Ravenclaw too, Jazz.
I don't do Harry Potter or anything. Y'all can hate me if you want.
No, we won't hate you for that.
Like I like the books. I'm just not all gung ho like that. I don't go crazy for things like that. But hey, whatever.
All right, so are we gonna get some writing?
I opened my documents, so I
did as well.
Okay, I've written 4 words already, so let's get started.
Let's do this. We can do this.
I got it.
All right.
Hang on.
Let me pull up my productivity app. And it's going to be mad at me.
How long are we doing?
We usually do 15 here, so may as well just keep with that.
Yeah. Okay, where's my... No, I don't want that.
Make sure mine's set.
I've lost it. Where did I put it?
I lost it a long time ago.
Okay, I found it.
I want a box of wine.
Wow, mine didn't yell at me. It's a miracle.
I would totally get you a box of wine. Unfortunately, I do not have that kind of power. Okay. Ready? 3, 2. Oh wait, shall we start at 8 o'clock?
I don't care.
We got a timer.
Let the comments. I don't know what that was.
It's 56, starting in what?
For reference,
2
Dana,
minutes?
I almost always restart my computer before we stream because it does seem to help with my computer's behavior. Because my computer's a giant asshole.
Yeah, I had to restart mine 3 times.
I love you. Don't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I love you.
I didn't mean to say bad things about you. It just,
I don't want it to get the wrong idea. I mean, I really appreciate all it does, but
I don't know why mine didn't yell at me today.
okay.
Oh, there
are
it
we
goes.
starting?
Yours yelled. Oh,
Oh, we're starting on the hour?
I think we should.
Okay.
I think that's just easiest. So
I want to show everybody this patch that I really want to put on something and I haven't decided what yet. Look at it, everybody. It's amazing.
Oh, I love that.
I think you should put it on the bag, your satchel bag that you use for work.
Oh, no, that's
So when carrying
isn't
your
that leather?
yeah. It's,
into the court.
Yeah, no, that's leather.
You actually can't bring a bag into the courthouse.
They don't allow that.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to put mine through the air, but
Nope. Nope, they cut our budget so they don't use the scanners anymore.
Oh. So
you
they're
gotta.
People go
Do
through a
they
metal
provide
detector.
you chiropractic care since you're carrying around all that paperwork?
No. No, they don't care.
No, it's Illinois. That's
We're
just
gonna-
how Illinois rolls.
And it's Rockford, and Rockford's especially ghetto.
Oh yeah.
And I mean ghetto as in we don't
Right.
care to spend our money on things that are fucking necessary.
Like roads or
Yeah.
security.
Although they
measures.
did actually start cleaning up one of the rougher areas of town, but it was just so that they could move a police station because they got some grant to put a police station in a bad neighborhood.
Because that's what that neighborhood really needs. Is
That's
more
smart.
police.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fixed. It's all better now.
I'm sure.
There's literally no houses left because they tore down all the houses to put in the police station.
So who lives there for the police to monitor?
The police.
Yeah.
There's like
Monitor themselves. It always
it's
works.
near a rough neighborhood, but like the area that they cleaned out for it was unnecessarily large.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
That's one way to make the neighborhood better.
Eminent domain.
Clear it all out.
yeah, it's just I don't know. I could say a lot about my city, but
We don't have time for that. We only
Nope.
you got a minute. You got less
yeah,
than a
no,
minute.
that's not enough time. The whistle is the app telling them that we need to start, but since we're waiting, the app just keeps reminding them to start.
Yeah.
And I muted mine, so it's just Amber's. I want to point
Oh,
that
okay. I'm usually the one muting it.
I'm all politics of any kind make me sad, so I try to avoid. I just don't turn the TV on anymore. It's all
I think it's a lot
depressing.
more useful to be involved in local politics than it is to be involved in
Yes.
national politics.
You
Oh,
can make
yeah.
so much more difference. Like
Happen,
there
yeah.
is so much
Yeah.
more.
Hey,
Yeah,
do we
so-
want to start?
Like I will totally
We
get
ready?
in.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's 3, 2, 1.
All right, we'll go to town now.
Oh my God. Stop it. It's like my computer just came alive. It's like letting me know about everything under the sun. Yes, I know Sarah's streaming. Stop it. Hell.
Can you guys hear my neighbor coughing?
Yeah,
Is that what that is? I was wondering what that was.
Yep. That's funny.
You need of medical attention?
No, he needs to not hit the bong as hard.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's cool, whatever makes him happy.
In small doses.
Having a hard time tonight.
right?
I'll leave a note and be like, the whole internet thinks you're hilarious.
I thought
They're all
maybe he was
concerned. Yeah, I'll run up an inhaler or something.
and some Vicks.
He probably just needs to throw some ice in his bong. Not that I know anything about that.
No, you don't know anything about that. You're just making it up.
Oh yeah, I mean our common areas all smell like weed, but whatever. Not the basement. The basement just smells like a basement.
Yeah, it does.
And it's full of disgusting
like dryer
things.
sheets.
Huh?
I said when I was there last time, it smelled like dryer sheets.
I'm not quite sure why that is. It smells like a basement to me. It smells like
All right, that's it.
centipedes. Sorry, guys. I interrupted our writing time to talk about the coughing neighbor and my smelly basement.
Well, I did okay. I got like a paragraph edited, but I had to go and look up what the field museum looked like on the outside because I forgot. It's been too long.
It's been 9 years. Well, 8 years.
8 years. Yeah, 8 years.
That's a long time to.
Yeah. That
That's
was
what we did
so
Sarah's bachelorette party.
yeah, to disclose how fucking lame I am. My bachelorette party was me, 2 friends, and the Natural History Museum.
It was awesome. Don't let anybody
It
tell you
was.
otherwise.
And then we went to Navy Pier.
We did. We went to Navy Pier and we stayed at
Yeah, we stayed at that
in a
condo.
townhouse. Yeah, condo.
Whatever
I
it
don't
was.
know. Whatever it
One or
was.
the other.
Yep. And we had good food and we had coffee. We bought a coffee. We went to Meijer and we bought a coffee
Yes.
pot. We didn't have one.
I have seen pictures of people's wild bachelorette parties, and what you're describing sounds a hell of a lot more interesting than.
It was super fun.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
It was mellow and yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I can totally do mellow with my friends all night long.
Well, it worked out really well because we live in Rockford, which is about 90 miles from Chicago, and a friend of mine the other friend of mine who was there lives in Indiana. So by the time she gets through Chicago, it takes her the same amount of time to get to where we were as it took us to get to where we were from our house. Well, from my house. CJ doesn't live here, obviously.
Not anymore. No.
You didn't at that time either.
No, I did not. 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. The Artillery and Wendy Scribbles both got 346. It's funny.
That's nice. Twinsies. Yeah.
I forget who I did that with last week.
Yeah.
I did that with somebody in the comments every time.
Yep.
Oh, I like writing Power Hour better than word sprints.
That's what I'll call it next week if I can remember.
There you go.
I'll
Does that
write it
mean we
down
have to
somewhere.
write for like an hour straight?
No.
that's
Nothing means
I might
anything. We're on YouTube. You can say whatever the fuck you want to, and you don't have to follow it up or back it up with anything.
Well, I'm just like,
Sorry,
If
I watch
we're-
a lot of drama channels.
if we're like writing for an hour, I might forget that we're actually streaming, and then you never know what's going to come out of my mouth.
Right.
That could be so fun.
Well, if you're interested in what comes out of my mouth when I don't know what's coming out of my mouth, I've got enough drunk videos.
Which I highly recommend. They're very entertaining.
This
I
right
always-
here, I'm going to tell you guys something, and it's going to only give you a little bit of information, but this right here I used for my extra video I'm working on that I also posted some pictures on Instagram that might tell you more. But yeah, that's the thing. It does not involve me drinking in any way.
Gonna say,
No.
I'm going straight to Instagram if we're getting more drunk Sarah.
Yeah, no, there's no drunk Sarah there, although my husband is bringing me home wine, so we'll see how. Maybe this evening we'll get drunk Sarah. If you want drunk Sarah, Snapchat will be the place. Go down to my Snapchat. I don't know that drunk Sarah could save a story and move it over to Instagram.
No.
She's less skilled than I am.
She's pretty hilarious, though.
She's a good lady.
She
She just wants to make snow angels.
Yes, she does.
Well, come
Yeah,
over to
Trying to
my
convince
place.
the world that Christmas starts the day after Thanksgiving.
That's okay.
Christmas does start the day after Thanksgiving.
No.
You can come drive to my area tonight. It's supposed to be a blizzard in some parts of Nebraska, no snow in other parts of Nebraska, and I have no idea what we'll get because we're in between.
Yeah, CJ's supposed to see a
Yeah.
bunch of snow tonight too.
Yeah, they said we're supposed to get 6 inches sometime between tonight and tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
It's-
okay. I was just looking at Instagram and I saw this and I thought someone stole a picture of my dog.
is that your Instagram?
No. All now look the same. I'd bring my dog in so you could see her, but she likes to eat rabbits. So
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
wanted to bring her into the
not
rabbit
the
room.
right room for her.
yeah, no.
Uh,
I did have someone on Facebook, however, steal pictures of my puppies and put them up for sale. And I had to
rude.
I had to report them to Facebook because I was like, they don't own these puppies and these are my pictures. And then I had to prove that they were my pictures. And
Oh wow.
oh yeah, but I loved blasting them because they were charging, I think they were charging like $1,800 for my puppies.
Oh, that's shady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, man. Some
Do you guys sell puppies?
I do. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
sell puppies.
Are they all Malamutes?
Yes. I have 2 breeding females, and I only do the Malamutes. It's a lot of work. And when you do it right, it's a ton of work.
Right. Right.
And so, for a long time, I couldn't understand how people did like multiple breeds. And then I discovered that they're not the people you want to buy dogs from.
Right.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and a couple of dogs is enough for any like couple, like a family to take care of.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't need to have a half a dozen and cycle through them, and that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, and they live in our house.
Yeah.
And so we have to have bedrooms where they can actually give birth and then raise their babies. And then we,
Oh, wow.
yeah, like the babies are inside. They're born inside, and they decide to go to homes. The past.
You're breaking up
It's
again.
neat
Yeah.
and it up and everything. People ask me if I'm. How about now?
Better.
Okay, that's better. Nope.
Okay. Now, if I'm going to now, how's that? Can you hear me?
Try closing a
I'm
program or
closing.
two, even if it's just like, even if you close the stream for now, I think that might help. Like not us, but like the YouTube stream.
Right. That's what I'm gonna.
Yeah. That might help.
Goodbye. How's that?
That,
Better?
that seems like it might be better.
Better.
Usually it just releases some processor.
Okay. Oh, so people ask me all the time if I'm gonna get like a couple more females, and I'm just like, do I look insane?
Right. Do you guys have males then, or do you breed with other people's males?
Can actually
Nope.
between each other instead of no.
Yeah, it's
But
really
no.
hard to understand you. I don't know why it's so bad tonight.
All right. I'm gonna hold on.
We're gonna make this work. Ugh.
All right.
Yeah, it's usually not this bad.
Yeah, no, usually like you can make out what you're saying. It might be a little jumpy or whatever, but it's not like ridiculous.
Okay, I'm switching networks. How is that?
That's better.
That seems like it's better, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So dogs. I was just saying that dogs can transmit STDs to one another.
Oh yeah.
And so I actually took I have a breeding certificate through AKC, but I don't breed AKC dogs.
Okay.
And the reason why I don't breed AKC is because there's a lot of things that I find wrong. And Malamutes, they're very specific animals, and AKC has taken this really powerful, intelligent animal and has kind of dumbed them down to be pretty dumb dogs. And so when I found out about the STDs, I decided to go ahead and invest in my own male, my own females. And then through that pairing, I made a beautiful male who is a year old, and he's 150 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah. So when I retire one of my girls, I might consider getting another female just to see if I can make another one of him, because when people are seeking Alaskan Malamutes, they really want that size and that power.
Right.
Mhm.
So, and I've got like 6 puppies now, all training for pull teams, and
Oh wow.
oh yeah, I'm
Ah.
like all over the country. I've got some are now in Alaska, and I stay in contact with all of my people, so I'm constantly getting these really amazing pictures of all the cool things they're doing. And
Oh, that's neat.
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm like one of those, I don't know, I'm kind of a weirdo. People call me all the time and I'm like, hey, I'd like to stay in contact with you, and they're like, is that a normal breeder thing? I'm like, I don't know, but there's nothing normal about me. So if you want my dog, you're gonna Facebook friend me. So yeah, and I consider them all mine, so
Great.
What state do
You're
you
on loan to other people.
exactly.
What state do you live in?
Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
It would be bad for them to be outside there, huh?
yeah.
It seems like that would not be good.
Well,
Depends on where you are in
Like, I
Arizona.
mean, permanently outside.
yeah. So I live in southern Arizona. I am legitimately an hour north of the Mexico border. I have no carpet. So the first thing we did was we removed all the carpeting out of the house. We have central air conditioning. And Malamutes can comfortably be outside until 80 degrees, and if for any reason they need to be outside after 80 degrees, as long as they have access to like water and shade, they're okay for short amounts of time.
Yeah,
But I would never. In fact, the last 2 years we've had record heats, and I've actually had to lock them in the house during those record heat waves. So most people are like putting their dogs outside. I'm like boarding up the dog doors so that they can't go outside.
Right.
But yeah, and I couldn't imagine. I mean, unless I had like acreage and a refrigerated like barn structure or something, I couldn't imagine having.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, there's a woman in Washington, and she's got 50 breeders. I think she's insane, and her methods are questionable, and she's been under investigation several times. But as far as her setup is concerned, I mean, she's got an air-conditioned like horse stable, but their runs are really relatively small. That's why she's been under investigation, because it's the space and the conditions.
Yeah, they need a lot of number. When you got a dog that big, you need a lot of space.
Yeah, you really do.
You absolutely have to give them more space.
Mm-hmm.
See, and my neighbor has an Alaskan, and it gets to like, I mean, it doesn't always get really hot up here, but it does get in the 90s, and they'll just chain the dog up and leave it out all day, and like it's just a typical dog chain. So he'll end up wrapping it around the tree and chasing their chickens that they let run around and stuff like that, and then he gets hot and accidentally dumps his water over. And last year I went over and told him, like, look, if y'all don't take care of this dog, you're gonna find him at my house one day chained up in the house, like me taking care of him. It's not nice. It's not right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about other states, but I know that in Arizona, they recently passed a law that you can't chain your animal for any amount of time, especially like because of the heat. So I would call like your animal control place and find out what the laws are, because an animal like an Alaskan Malamute can actually have heat stroke, and you won't know it until it's too late. So
when I was little, my mom had one, so like I've got a love for the breed just from being a little baby. And I don't know, I was like, I don't think they understand. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, I don't know. They speak very little English, but I was just like, I know you love the dog, but like we can't have fences in our community, so I understand why they chain him up to let him go to the bathroom and everything, but I'm going to take this dog if you don't take care of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, and a lot of times people will shave Alaskan Malamutes, and that actually puts them at a greater danger because their coats are, they heat them and they also cool them as well. But once you remove their wool, you actually make them more susceptible to skin cancer, sunburns, heat stroke. So, yeah, when I see people with Arctic breeds, any kind of Arctic breed, Akitas, Samoyeds, Huskies, and the animal is chained up outside, it drives me insane, because the number one thing that people don't understand about these Arctic breeds is they're new to the North American environment, and they legitimately cannot regulate their body temperatures because their blood isn't acclimated.
Yeah.
And it would actually take hundreds of years of evolution in order for that to happen. Whereas your labs and your Cocker Spaniels and stuff like that,
they're okay.
Yeah, they're all good. So I definitely would. I mean, if you're seeing this on a regular basis, I would definitely check into it. You can, the ASPCA, you can actually do like reports and be anonymous.
Yeah.
Because I'm a breeder, but I'm also a member of the ASPCA. So, I mean, I'm not a whistleblower by any means, but if it's for the safety of an animal, I tell my kids all the time, man is to animal as God is to man. So
Yeah.
he takes care of us, we take care of them, unless,
Well, I told the daughter last month it was snowing, so I was like, this is her environment, and she goes, I know, and my parents don't understand, and I was like, don't worry, when I move to Washington, if they don't want the dog, just let me know. I'll buy it from them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna, I can't leave and not do nothing.
Where are they from?
They're Italian. So I don't know exactly where they're from, but the mom speaks more English. She cleans houses, and the dad, he does construction, but he speaks almost no English. And their daughter goes to school with my daughter. So.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So.
Well, she needs to pull out her Google Translate and do translate to Sicilian or.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn Italian, but I don't think I'm learning that they're part of Italian or something. Because I've said a few words, and she just looks at me like, "What?"
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this isn't right.
Well, and I think it probably depends on where they're from, what dialect,
what region.
Yeah. Oh, did we totally turn off the Writing Warrior app?
I muted mine.
Same here.
I kept yelling.
Oh.
Same
and we were
here.
talking, and I was interested in the conversation. I'm a bad.
Oh, right on. I was like, wow, I explained the whole dog STD and didn't get interrupted.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
we didn't know if we were going to write again, so we kept talking.
Yeah, no, I wasn't too worried about it. It wasn't nobody else seemed, people wrote, but nobody else seemed
Hardcore.
to be dying for it.
Well, we've had a very interesting conversation.
Yeah, that happens from time to time too.
Well, and we recently purchased a Bengal.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I love Bengals.
And she is super small, super small. So I've got her on a fat nup diet. I started giving her the kitty supplement milk with some chopped meat. She's the sweetest little thing. And then she's all cuddly and lovey-dovey, and I'm like, oh, I love you so much. And then she meows, and it's like this. It's like she's like, look at me, I'm so pretty. And then it's like, it's like a Bengalsism. Well, my daughter had a Siamese cat, and he actually, I thought he was suicidal for a little while because he ran into the house, and the mouths didn't scare him at all, and he would actually sit in front of the door while they're licking the glass, and he would just tease them. And but he passed away the day before Christmas Eve.
Oh.
So, oh yeah, she was just devastated. And of course, my husband is tough until baby girl is sad. And then he is like, we have got to fix this. So he found these Bengal cats, and she's like, yeah, yeah. And she is, I love her. She's a weirdo, but I love her. The cat, not the kid. Well, I love the kid too, but so yeah, I'll have to bring her out sometime. Well, I might be able to get her. I don't know where Tala is. Hold on a second. Let me see it. I'll get her real quick. Hold on.
Okay. I'm willing to wait for a kitty.
Okay.
I am too, yeah.
Especially a Bengal.
Hey.
I'm gonna play Sims after this because I don't have any.
I am too.
I don't know if any of you follow me on Instagram, but I made a sim, and I'm gonna show you your face because the new expansion pack, the Fame one, comes with scars.
Oh wow.
She looks
Yeah.
like okay. So look at her and then tell me who you think she looks like. Hey, baby.
Well,
I
that's
don't have food. I just want to hold you.
there we go. Wait.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Let me turn it down a little bit. It's too bright.
Yeah, I see nothing but a glare. Something
There
red.
There we go. That's a little better.
Yeah.
Doop 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 doop.
Oh, I like that.
But you can't see her scars really.
She
Okay,
looks.
this-
I think she looks like a scarred Mary Jane from the Spider-Man
Watson.
comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary Jane Watson.
Oh.
That's what I think she looks like.
They want to see you.
Oh my goodness!
This is Shira Alani,
Oh.
the Dorito flavored cat.
She's so cute.
Oh my goodness.
Look at them Bengals.
What do you think, Shira?
You want to see?
You want to be a YouTube cat?
Look at the cat.
Oh, look at
She's not even interested.
Mine
know.
aren't interested in me.
Mine is.
she's like, Mom, I'm gonna be famous. Maybe she'll make me famous, right?
Oh,
Right?
people love cats.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought, if she's got enough wild in her that she's already chasing the little laser pointer, and she loves getting these little squeaky mice that I got her. So I'm like, well, if she becomes a mouser, she can always hang out in my rabbit room and see if she can get some mice. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she can be part of my writing process.
Right?
Cats are the best part of writing processes.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping that she would let out her little meow. You gonna meow? Meow. Yep. She's super cute.
Yes, she is cute.
She's so freaking adorable.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But we are in no way breeding her. No. Female cats in heat are not my cup.
Yeah.
No.
No. No. That can be someone else.
Yeah.
But the lady that I got her from said that she was born in September, but she looks awfully small for
She
being
does look really small.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that she's probably closer to like 8 weeks instead
Yeah.
of not 12.
Yeah, she looks a lot closer to 8 weeks.
Yeah. So I put her on I put her back on the kitten supplement milk, and I've been giving her some like canned meat just to kind of bulk her up because she's just kind of skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the canned meat will probably help fill out her coat.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh yeah.
Which can't be bad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nope.
She'll be nice and slick and wonderful.
Oh yeah. Well, and she's got a coat that's comparable to like a bobcat or like a
Great.
it's more like a pelt, and instead of like a domesticated coat,
Yeah.
She's just
Well, and that could have something to do with her being so skinny too, though, because like when we found Tala, she had brown hair because she had been born so malnourished, and she was so skinny that like her hair was a lot wiry than it is now.
yeah.
And as we fed her and she got healthier, her fur turned like now it feels like silk.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I'm hoping. And she likes to perch. She's like a little parrot. She'll get up.
Mr. Crowley loves my shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the wild in her, probably.
Oh yeah. She's like,
I love that tail.
I know. I'm like, please don't jump into my teacup. That would not be good. What you doing? Yeah. Maybe I'll have to do a live stream. It'll be like the Shira hour.
The Shira show.
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you gonna make a bed out of my arm?
Mine does that with my hip when I'm laying down watching a movie.
Oh yeah. Well, and she's so funny. Like the first night we had her, she got right underneath my daughter, and she snuggled in with her and everything. And I was so afraid that like my daughter was gonna crush her because she's a really heavy sleeper. And so I didn't think that if she rolled over, Shira would get out of the way fast enough. But she like wedges herself underneath my daughter while she's sleeping. And then when my daughter gets up in the morning, she's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, you're kind of crazy, aren't you? Yeah. And her eyes, they like when I first picked her up, they were kind of like blue. And now they're turning more like a green.
Mm.
But I don't know. She's not like any cat I've ever had before. Yeah. Silly.
I love that bobcat tail though.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. And her breeder, the lady who breeds them, she was like, yeah, her great grandpa was a champion. I guess they have, it's called Tika, and it's a cat, it's like AKC for cats.
Mm-hmm.
And they do like cat shows and stuff. And I was like, oh wow. And she's like, yeah, he's probably stuffed somewhere. And I was like, what? And then it dawned on me. I was like, yeah, I guess if I had like a grand champion cat, I wouldn't want to cremate it. I'd stuff it and put it on my mantle with all the other dead shit hanging up there.
I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about getting my cat stuffed when she dies. I can't afford it, so it won't happen. But I've thought about it.
Nope, I don't do dead things.
I am so attached to my alpha female Malamute that I might just have to stuff her. Oh no, I wouldn't. I couldn't. I would just, yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I joke about it, but then at the same time, it's like I don't mind like the wild things that I wasn't like emotionally attached to, but I don't think I could look at her like every day and not want to cry. And I can't cry every day. I've got romance novels to write. You have to be
right.
That. No.
And you don't want to
interfere with your work.
That's right. What's the matter?
Oh goodness.
I know. She's like, maybe I want to be stuffed, Mom.
Right.
You're not the boss, me.
I know.
We should probably get to wrap it up since we're at like 8:45, even though we only did 15 minutes of writing. I hope everybody had the best 15 minutes they could have had. You could all be writing while we're talking shit too, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the first time somebody did that.
What's the
Only
matter?
your own process.
So let's do a quick run through. Everybody can sell what they got to sell or say what they got to say, and then we will head out. So we're going to start with Amber.
I've got the.
All right. Well, I had a video posted today, so make sure you watch that. Hopefully, there will be one every week starting now. The pre-order is up for the ebook for Unknown Love, and if you go to my video, if you want a signed copy of the physical book, that is in the description. So you can fill that out and pre-order that. Otherwise, it will be out February 9th. So that's all I got right now.
CJ?
So episode 8 will be up on Tumblr of the South Tier Island Chronicles. You can find that on Tumblr. That'll be up on Sunday. And that's all I got.
All right. And Dana?
Great. I have my novel, The Awakening, is going to be available on February 12th, and we're going to have it on ebook, paperback, and hopefully we'll have the pre-sale available next week. So
Awesome.
I know. I'm like so excited, so super excited. And That's what I'm trying to make a video to like tell everybody about it and how awesome it is because it's awesome. So yeah, but Monday I will be posting my first Monday the Awakening series video, and it'll actually be like an introduction to the world of the Awakening.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So go subscribe to her channel.
That's right. That's
It is
right.
down below. Go do it.
Gonna be awesome.
All right. Is that all you had then, Dana?
Yep, that's all I have for
Okay.
now.
All right. Well, obviously you know where to find my stuff. I have a video Sunday. I have a video on Wednesday is the next Writing 101 video. I stream tomorrow morning with Alina. Her channel is also down below because she is ill today, so she could not be with us, but her channels are down below. So yeah, and then go down and check out my books on Amazon. I have Patreon if you're interested at all. That would help me find a little more time to be able to keep doing the YouTubers, which people seem to really enjoy. So if you guys are interested in the Patreon, please go check it out. I think that does it for tonight. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Make sure you remember to like and subscribe on your way out, and we will see you guys all next week. Have a wonderful week and good writing. Bye.
Bye.